Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan, and we are going to take a look at some of the big stories that have happened in the last 24 hours. This first one is a tweet. Look at this. Exchange your Bitcoin for gold, silver, Apple stock, Amazon stock, or euro. What could this be? This is the world's first fully regulated tokenized security exchange. It is finally here. And the lines between traditional investment and crypto continue to blur. This is a compliant and regulated site out of Belarus. What makes this one different is that you can use your crypto directly without converting into fiat first. And you can exit taking your profit staying in crypto. And take a look at the 150 different tokenized assets that they've started with. They actually say they are going to increase this list to more than 10,000. But you'll see here Domino's Pizza, Tiffany, Alibaba Group, Dropbox, Hewlett-Packard, Facebook, Apple, Netflix, Amazon, Microsoft, Nike, Walt Disney, Coca-Cola, PayPal, Visa, Boeing, Adidas. Unbelievable. So I am signed up and the URL is currency.com. What a great URL. I don't know what they paid for that. It's a gem. Every person who registers will get free trading capital of $50 each. You can see that I'm in the queue. They want to onboard everybody slowly to make sure that they don't make any mistakes. My position is 19,092. I can jump a little bit in that line if I refer some friends. And since I signed up a couple of hours ago, there are now 19,131 people signed up. I think it's going to be very, very successful. The referral program has 50% off on the trading commission to begin with, but welcome to the world of tokenized assets. And this is the 2019 100 most influential people in crypto. This is a great list. I think I agree with everybody who is on the list. There are lots of Ripple people there. Brad Garlinghouse made number 8. Corey Johnson is number 9. David Schwartz is 10th. Chris Larson is number 13. Jed made the list at number 23. Stephen Thomas is 25. Of course, he is with Coil now. And even Justin Sun made it at number 48. Mr. Yoshitaka Kitao is rated the 63rd position. Nathaniel Popper, the New York Times reporter, he blocked me on Twitter. He is number 75. And Hester Pierce, who I just loved, she is number 81 and often referred to as the crypto mom. The list is great. I'll put the entire link in the comment section below if you want to take a look. And speaking of Mr. Kitao, he is a busy guy making some more investments. I think I read in an article that they look at somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 different opportunities to invest in. I think you have to be a cut above to be on that list. And SBI Holdings Subsidiary backs the mobile crypto wallet Bread, the developer called Breadwinner. And they are a company in Switzerland, and they developed this crypto product that has made the SBI crypto investment a little bit excited. They did not disclose the amount, but it was a considerable amount according to Cointelegraph Japan. And Bread already operates in 170 different countries in the world, and the app has reached a mark of over 1.8 million downloads. That is pretty good. So we'll see exactly where this investment can take them next. Well, Cryptopia in New Zealand, they are the exchange that was hacked, and some of those coins ended up going to Binance, and CZ tweeted that he just checked and they were able to freeze some of the funds, and he doesn't understand why the hackers keep sending to Binance. The social media will be pretty fast to report it, and they will freeze it, he writes. It's a high-risk maneuver for them. And speaking of bad actors and scammers out there, this is XRPPlus. Don't get fooled. This is another scam. It's showing up on a Chinese site, and I just don't want anybody to get fooled by this. This has nothing to do with XRP or Ripple, and just beware. And if you hear out there anybody talking about FX, Mercury FX, not being excited about being a Ripple partner, think again, because we have this tweet just in the last 24 hours, and the founder says that using XRP to move your money faster and cheaper is a no-brainer. So just always question anybody who is out there spreading mistruths about the new Ripple and XRP partners, because I can show you that they are very pleased. Okay, we are moving into the fluff. Look, everybody, Bansky! So Tokyo, to see if this waterfront painting is really, truly a Bansky. I hope it is. This is the elusive, mysterious artist who is doing graffiti all over the world. He is anonymous, and we don't know exactly who he is, but his work shows up. This happens to be on a tide gate in the Minato ward, which is just in the center of the city. It's a 20 by 20 centimeter painting, and it depicts a rat holding an umbrella, and it sure looks like a Bansky to me. What do you think? It's quite interesting because back in October, one of his works was auctioned off in London, and it fetched roughly $1.4 million. So it would be very exciting. I hope they don't touch it. I don't want to see it sold. I want to see it left alone. But let's hope that it proves that it really is a authentic piece, and he was here. So speaking of mysterious artists, this is a woodblock. A woodblock print was very popular in the Edo period. The images were carved on wood, and then each color was painted and pressed down individually, one color at a time. They're called Yukio A, and that kind of literally translates to the floating world. And it was a way to capture everyday life during the Edo period, much like a camera does now. And this is the work of a mysterious artist, Toshusai Sharaku. And they don't know exactly who he was, and this is probably not his real name. He produced these prints from 1789 to about 1801, mostly of popular actors and of the actors from the Kabuki theater, sometimes sumo wrestlers like we see here, and sometimes samurai warriors. Here are just a couple to look at. About 140 images were made. Now, of each image, you might make 1,000 prints, but from the 140 images, and we're not sure exactly how many prints in total, only 600 are left known in around the world, and just 100 of them remain in Japan. He was very much known for the focus on facial expressions, and in 2009, one print in Paris actually auctioned off for nearly $500,000 US. So they're very valuable. And it's just one of those, again, mysterious artists. And going to another form of art, I want to just highlight the round window in Japan, because it is another form of art that uses nature. So here is an example of a summertime view of a round window. Sometimes the round windows will have tatami screens that can be closed, still let the light in, but provide some privacy. And you can see that the nature outside creates an artwork. And so when we look at the different seasons, this is an example of a fall view. So the window will constantly change. You have a piece of nature that every day looks a little bit different. Here is maybe something in the way of a wintertime view. And then, of course, we have a springtime view. So it's another way to create artwork, but doing it with nature in a very delicate, subtle way. I just love it. I love the round windows in Japan. And you don't have to just live in Japan to put a round window in. You can, wherever you live, you can put a round window in. And then just pay attention to what's on the other side of that window and bring the art from the outside in. Okay, everybody, that's all I have for you today. Please take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.